It's this time of the show where we're going to make our top 5 selection of Baselworld 2015. This time our selection is quite eclectic, as you will see. So number 1.
Let's start with HYT, and the H3 is a new model from HYT actually, which displays the time linearly. What is amazing is that for the first time actually we don't have a round shape for the capillary, but it is a line. And this is somehow a trick that is interesting. It was technically not so difficult. What was more interesting in this watch, and that's what people didn't focus, at my opinion, enough on, is the indication of the minute, which is displayed with an hand on a line. And this is very difficult because it implied actually a kind of satellite system, which was very, very complex to do. So a kind of subtlety that we didn't expect in this watch.
So number 2.
Number 2, we go in Germany, we go at Nomos, because Nomos launched a new movement, the DW3000, which is an ultra-thin movement. Interesting because the winding system is inside the movement to gain some kind of thinness. So thanks to it, they could launch a new line, which is a Minimatik, and as of course at Nomos, the design is really clear, very smart, very elegant, and it's actually the first really lady collection at Nomos.
So our third selection, we go to Girard-Perregaux, where they presented a really beautiful minute repeater. It's a tourbillon minute repeater. It comes in a gold case, and one of the particularities that, as we know with Girard-Perregaux, it's the famous 3 golden bridge. This time you see 2 bridges on the top of the watch, on the dial side, but the third bridge is on the other side of the watch. The other particularity is that the gongs are placed on the upper surface of the movement, almost touching the dial, and they remind us of the famous Girard-Perregaux identity. Number 4.
Number 4 is actually the Astron from Seiko. The Astron is a watch that you can forget somewhere, take it back 2 years after, and it still works. And why is it possible? It is because it is a watch that takes its energy from the sun, thanks to a sundial that is actually the dial. And what is even more special with this watch, it is that it can be set by GPS. You have to press a button, and then the time will automatically be set on the watch. This is the 3rd generation of this caliber, and actually in terms of smart watch, meaning really practical and really interesting, this is kind of achievement that we really appreciated here at Baselworld.
Yeah, it's kind of the ultimate dream for any watchmaker to have a watch like that can live with its own energy, just basically from the sun. So number 5.
Number 5, and it's the last watch we decided to choose. It is the Laurent Ferrier with cushion shape case. Actually, this watch is amazing. It is really difficult to make a montre de forme, as we say in French. It means a non-round watch, and this watch is very special because all the lines, all the reflex are absolutely soft, absolutely pure, and in addition to that, when you put it on the wrist, it is kind of piece of love that you are wearing. So we have been really impressed by this watch. It is discreet, it is really well executed, and really it is a must-have somehow because of its simplicity, which is something so hard to do in watchmaking.
Yeah, absolute elegant watch for sure. So this is it for our top 5 selection, and see you for our next show.
Absolutely. See you.